Hey everybody, thank you very much for joining again. I am in the storage room. If you're new here, my name is Brennan. It is a football Sunday, and the Cleveland Browns are 3-1 for the first time since probably 2001, something ridiculous. So, very big win. I know this is not a sports, it's not a sports video, but just bear with me for just a moment. This is monumental. Great win today. Very excited to watch the team get to work. So now I have to get to work. So I've got 6 things I need to go ahead and pack up. Still waiting on payment for 3 other items. Hopefully those won't be an issue. I don't think they will be. They just sold yesterday and Friday. Usually people pay pretty quickly, so we'll see. Hopefully there will not be another video about someone not paying for something. But let's go ahead and show what sold. So this first item is That's What Friends Are For snow globe, and this is actually going out to a viewer. This is my second viewer sale, so thank you guys very much. This is going out to a Carol Dillard. Thank you very much, Carol. I will pack it with care to ensure that it arrives to its destination safely. Thank you. I don't remember exactly what I paid for this. I want to say it was $1 or $2, but it's been a while, and I have not yet employed my my thoughts of adding the cost to my eBay listing, which I think I am going to start doing. But anyway, that's for another day. So this I didn't. So this I actually purchased on Saturday. I did not actually show these. I bought about 16 of these piano notebooks, these piano books. And on the box it said $1/4 for all. So it was basically free. So there were a couple of decent ones in there. This was one of them. This one sold for $8. I've had a couple others listed individually, and then I have just the rest I just put together in a lot. So obviously I paid $1/4, so already ahead. We'll see what else we can do with that one, but that one's pretty cool. Making some bread with bread. This was from a few weeks back when I bought all of the vinyl records for $2 a piece. I will say some of those were not great buys. I'll go over what we sold so far from those records. So some of them not great buys. I still think we will come out ahead, and I think we'll do pretty well, but it's gonna take some time. But this one sold for $16 plus shipping. Baby Yoda. This is from my good buddy Rob's trash pile. I have it on authority. We might be getting some more stuff from either from him or someone in his family here soon. So stay tuned for that. I'm staying tuned because I'm very interested to see what else we could possibly get. So, but Baby Yoda, this was in the Goodwill pile. So this cost us nothing and sold for $9.50 plus shipping. We'll be shipping this out pretty soon, so this kid can enjoy his Halloween or her Halloween. Shifting gears to Christmas. I've had these lights for a long time. I think I bought these last year. Just been kind of sitting on them. So these old school pennant Christmas lights, which are very cool. I want to say I have 4 sets of Christmas lights. So 2 of the pennant, and then a couple of the older, couple other older ones. So I had these listed with the set of C7s. I can show those too. So I had those listed with the set of C7s here as well. Now the buyer does not want these, so I will likely go ahead and relist these by themselves. So these 2 sets of these pennants sold for $14. Last thing I have to pack up right now, also from the large record buy, one of the things that was thrown in. So we've got the Sony CDP 291, really nice condition, and I took an offer of $33 on this one. So all in all, not bad at all. All right, so I'm going to get this stuff packed up, and I will meet you guys at the computer for some exciting Excel. All right, guys, so as promised, exciting Excel. So I actually wanted to take a look at the records, so how I was kind of keeping track of these, and also kind of go over some of the bad buys that I bought in this record lot. It's either they were bad buys or just listed incorrectly. Now, typically, for lots of albums, I will usually list them in an auction style, and that's what I did for some of these. So I'll kind of go over that. As you can see right now, the profit, we are negative right now, which is not what we want. But we have a lot of albums that have not yet sold. I think these will take some time to sell, but I do think that we will come out ahead and do pretty well once these sell. So it's going to take some time, obviously. But if we want to look at a couple of the bad ones here, let's pull this here. So we've got this James Taylor set here. So I have 3 of them. So again, when I go with an auction, I usually start it relatively low in hopes to get a couple people interested and to kind of get it bidding up. It did not work. This one looks like we got the one bid basically at the $5. I was thinking this would probably get closer to 15-ish, 15 to 20 for these 3. It didn't work. So note to self, we will not be buying a whole lot of James Taylor albums because they don't seem to do that great. Another one I was surprised by was this Gordon Lightfoot set here. So I had 5 Gordon Lightfoots, and I really thought these were going to do really well. So again, I started this at 10, thinking that it was going to get upwards 30 to 40 bucks. Again, that did not happen. I don't know if I just misunderstood the pull of Gordon Lightfoot, or if it was just listed too low to start. It's probably the latter. So again, another mistake, but we'll learn from those, and we'll move forward. I can't remember if I talked about this one or not. This one actually worked out okay. So this was the 2 Madonna vinyls. Now these were just LP singles. So that did go for $10. So we did make a little bit of profit on that one. But if we go back to our trusty spreadsheet here, we can see that the Gordon Lightfoot lot, after the eBay fees, we lost $1 with that. I had a lot of 11 albums which I didn't show. Those I definitely should not have bought those records. Thought those were going to do a whole lot better as well. As you can see here, we're negative 13 on those. So we've got a lot of ground that we need to make up with some of these other solo albums. And hopefully we will do that, and I'll keep you guys updated. But just wanted to show some of the, all of us make mistakes, and I definitely made some mistakes on these, but we'll learn from it, still have fun with it, and kind of keep on moving. So now that I've sunk into the mistakes and the despair of lost profits, let's look at a couple other things that have sold that I have not gone over with you guys. This one I thought was great. So I actually got this when we were garage sailing with Lonnie and John. This was in a free pile, and Bibles have done very well for me so far this year. This is the 3rd Bible I've sold. Again, this one was free, sold for $14.30. It sold pretty quickly too. Didn't take very long at all. So if you see these leather Bibles hanging out there, they're really cheap. It's stuff typically worth looking up to see what they could go for. This was a Tyndale version, or Tyndale brand, and the NLT, which I think is the New Life Testament version, something along those lines. But yeah, this did really well, so I was very, very pleased with that one. Here we had I think I talked about these headphones in a video where I purchased them. So I paid $1 for these. Sound was great, tested, they sounded outstanding. They sold for $20 pretty quickly as well, which was just fantastic. So both of those, so the Bible and the cost, a total of $1 into them, and we've got $34.30 in sales, so we'll take that all day. We won't take that all day, or that, that one was okay. Oh yeah, this was the bad records. Again, I probably could have tried to individually sell a lot of these, but I wasn't seeing a whole lot of interest in these. Most of them were selling for $1, $2. So again, when you're going through lots of records, sometimes you do have to take a couple of chances because you really can't. When there's that many records, I really can't stand there and look up each one of them. So again, with everything else that came in with the records, I think it'll be fine. But just something to kind of keep in the back of your mind there. Moving on. This was really cool. So this was the vintage clown balloon. I don't remember the brand of this, and I believe my wife actually found this one. But this was a really cool little lamp, and I think we ended up paying. I want to say I paid $10 for this one. I held on to it for a couple of weeks, then finally was able to sell that for $45. Yep, and finally a pair of the draws sold. Still have one left. It's starting to get chilly out there, so if anyone's in need of some good thermals, I still have one left out there for you. So I did get this one to sell for $20. I don't remember exactly what I paid. I want to say I paid $5, but it's been a little bit, which again is leading me to really wanting to add the purchase price of my item into my listing somewhere so I can easily refer to what the cost was. I think I'm going to start doing that. Keep me honest on that one, guys. This did not sell for $69. Not sure why it is saying that. I purchased this for $5 on the 127 yard sale. So I did have it listed at that, but it definitely did not go for that amount. I had this one's been out there for almost 2 months, so I did take an offer of $35 on this one. I was ready just to get this one on out there. So not sure why it's saying that it sold for $69. That must be some sort of a glitch in here with eBay. It's interesting. I have to keep an eye on that. This one was really cool. This was a best stop Trek step. So you just put this on the back of your truck beds to kind of help you get up and down on them, I guess. I paid $20 for this one a little while back. See, I listed this one on September 1st, so I held on to it for a little over 2 months before this one moved. But still, very very good profit there, moving for $120. So I think that is it for today's video. Kind of going over some of these things here. So I really do appreciate you guys watching. And until next time, stay curious.